Gamers, 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 gamers. Okay, so the plans are to at least do my dailies and Yukong's Hangout quest. But we might do some other things too. Probably hop in here. We'll get the free Yukong, I think. And then I have a couple difficulties in some of the simulated universes I'd like to try to beat. As well as the new simulated universe, which I've only done the lowest level of so far. So, but yeah. So, yeah. Let's do dailies first. Let's get those out of the way. Although, I bet a lot of them can be passive. Well, maybe not. Maybe only this one. Wow, that's actually kind of lame. Only one of those can really be done passively. Okay, we'll salvage a relic. Yeah. Salvage. Oh, that's right. Every time I click on it before I can. Here we go. Perfect. We did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, take a photo. Take a photo. Yeah. Bop. Here we go. Amazing. Amazing gameplay. Okay. This one we can do passively. We will do. Oh, we do need to do echo. Oh. Should we attempt it? I don't know if I want to attempt it. We can do... I don't know, man. How much do I have of these? 26, 33. Okay, yeah. So I should probably go all in. But oh my gosh, I feel like this is gonna be hard. On God. Let's just do the daily mission, that's fun. Oh, another Ghost of the Past. These ones are easy, most of the time anyway. It seems like you just go talk to something, something happens, whether it's a battle or just dialogue, and then yeah. Dude, so we're almost like half the size of this guy. Excuse me, could you help me fix this barrier generator? I can't turn it on. There seems to be a problem with the wiring, but I don't know how to fix it. I only came to the front lines yesterday. I still don't know about the barrier launcher. Can you take a look at it? I heard that a large number of monsters are approaching here. If we can fix it, if we can't fix it, we're all going to die. Let me have a look. Thank you. Puzzle. Cool. What the hell? I feel like that's like a red herring. Oh God. Whoa, whoa, dog, dog. Oh my gosh. Jasmine. Oh. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. When the dog wants to bark, it wants to bark, I suppose.
Is it always the same mechanics?
It's fixed. Thank you so much. The barrier's activated. It can at least fend off those monsters for a while. I have to evacuate the civilians. You look after yourself. We can't have good folks like you die. May Belobog stand forever. May the Supreme Guardian live forever. The ill-at-ease recruit gives you a bow and thanks despite his shaking body, then rushes towards the depths of the fort. You watch from a distance as his skinny form dissolves into broken light in the freezing fragmental. Ghosts of the past. Yeah. Oh. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna hurt really bad. Especially since I don't have any of the units built. That would be really good for her, probably. I haven't activated the thing yet. But that's okay. We will now. For a second. Ooh, me, oh my. So yeah, about that. Ah, this is really bad for my team. On God. Really bad. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well at all. Probably. Guess we'll find out. Won't know till we try, right? Let me turn off auto, please.
Life finds a way.
Trickier to crack.
This is gonna be great. Quantum.
Time for a fun.
We have a third chance of getting what we want. So bad.
This combat needs. This is double
So
speed.
bad. This is where I really wish I had Locha. Well, that went down easier than it did in the mission.
Can I have fun this time?
What?
Time for a fun.
Damn it.
Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Oh god, it already spawned a new one? The hell?
Time for a fun. I'm okay.
We have the broken mechanic to help us. Quantum? Copium?
Time for a fun.
Camp it!
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I should probably do this shit.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
She doesn't need to set the weakness. She can just... That's shit. I should have did that before I did the other two, but that's okay.
Not a scratch.
Life finds a way.
More enemies. Time for a fun. Don't mess with me.
I'm about to swear.
Nap time. What a headache. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Yeah! Ooh, don't die.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
It's time.
Don't mess with me. Naughty child. That's better. Good as new. What a headache. Who's next?
Phase 2. Ow.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Just in time. Just a little something. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Alright.
Time for a shot.
Nice teamwork.
Oh god, these are tanky.
Power of the armor.
I'm on guard.
Cat, Jane. Oh.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among
I wonder
the
if it's
sea
better
of
just to attack her
butterflies.
at this point.
Illusions
I
of
don't
the
know.
past. Can I have fun this time?
Oh boy.
Lance at the ready.
Zila, do not die.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Zila, do not die.
More enemies. Naughty child. That's better. Thanks.
Dang, really?
This combat needs optimize. This is double speed. Just a
This is
little.
crazy.
I'm on guard.
Can I have fun this time?
No.
Time for a bug.
Okay. Nice. Oh boy.
Not a scratch. I'll free
Stop.
you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a bug.
Nice.
This is double speed.
Yeah, this isn't looking good.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? More enemies. That's better.
Nice
What a
team.
headache.
Lance at the ready.
Oh boy.
Lance ablaze. Lance
Oh boy.
forward.
Oh, we're okay. We're okay.
Just
We're
a
okay.
little something.
Barely.
Good as new.
God, I need it to not change from Quantum, which would suck. Suppose I could do this. Yes. Okay, perfect.
This is double speed. So you are afraid of me.
Now if I keep hitting her, maybe copium, the entanglement will do something cool.
Don't mess with me.
I'm on guard.
I'll free you from your chains.
I shouldn't have done that. It's
Disappear
fine.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Dare you?
Oh boy.
Time for a shot.
Oh boy, now the fun part.
That's better. Thanks.
You're wasting my time. Time to end this.
Oh my lord, stop!
Just a little something. Can I have fun this time?
Apparently not.
This combat needs optima. This is double speed. What a headache.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'm okay.
Lance at the ready.
Oh boy. Stop taking my skill points, damn it. Stop.
This combat needs optimizing.
Stop, you stupid bitch.
Double speed.
I'm on guard.
Who's next? Time for a fight.
Go. That should help a little bit.
Naughty child. That's better. Good as new. I'm okay.
Time to end this.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Don't kill me, please.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Can I have fun this time? This combat needs This is double speed. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear
I
among
don't really
the
know if
sea
this
of
is the play or
butterflies.
not.
Illusions of the past.
How are you not dead?
More
You dumb
enemies.
Lotus.
Time for a fight.
You're wasting my time. Time to end this.
Only
Uh-oh.
a scratch.
Bro, what?
Can I have
Lance
fun this
ablaze!
time?
Lance forward!
Time for a fight.
Fog. Okay, can this just not die? Or am I crazy? I know this one to repose, so. What the hell?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. What a headache.
Yeah, whatever. I was just gonna ignore it because it doesn't seem to be dying.
Good as new.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Whatever. I'm just gonna focus her.
I'm okay. Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
I'd be able to take out the little flowers with Hong. Please stop.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a shot. More just a little something. Think nothing. Thanks.
Damn it.
I'm okay. Who's next?
You're wasting my time. Time to end
Okay,
this.
let's The skill point stealing flowers we gotta take care of, I think. Oh shit.
This combat needs optimizing.
Yeah, apparently we need to stop these guys.
This is double speed.
At least by breaking them.
I'm on guard.
I guess that does put vulnerability as well.
Naughty child.
Oh god.
You took bait. Time for a bug.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
This fight took forever, dog.
Just a little something. Think nothing. What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Let's do Yukong's thing. Back. And I might not actually do more after that. Might switch to Persona. Might be the better play. Actually, more efficient use of my time because I could just like, you know, auto other things. Tabor, you don't happen to be at Stargazer Novalia right now, are you? Yes, I'm at Stargazer Novalia. It's great. I saw on Psycrane system that you were nearby. There's an important task I need your help with. It's very urgent. The Exalting Sanctum Sky Dome malfunctioned half of an hour ago. It was probably caused by an unusual yin-yang phenomenon from the Ambrosial Arbor's growth. You stop fucking talking. Oh my god. How am I supposed to read all this? The entire Lofu has yet to fully recover from all the chaos, and there's no one available to handle this emergency. Fortunately, there is an office worker in the Skyfaring Commission who jumped on a star skiff and flew to the Sky Dome to carry out an emergency fix. That star skiff also broke down during the rescue, probably due to the yin-yang phenomenon again, and lost contact over Stargazer Novalia. It may have been forced to land or even crashed. I've already informed the Cloud Knights to send reinforcements ASAP, but 1 second can mean the difference between life and death for this kind of thing. Can you folks please go take a look first? Folks? There's someone else here? Yes, Mr. Yang is also nearby. I've also contacted him. Anyways, try to find a vantage point in Stargazer Novalia and use a Psycrane to locate the star skiff. I'm counting on you folks. Also, this office worker is a bit special. I implore you both to do everything in your power to save her life. But I have touched the sky. My god, it's Welt. What's up, Welt? What the Welt doing?
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikui sent us a Psycrane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
Connect the Psycrane. Interacting with the roost, you can start remotely controlling the Psycrane. Psycranes can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain on their original position while a Psycrane is being remotely controlled. While in control of a Psycrane, you have the option to either ascend or descend as desired. Psycranes can be used in different scenarios to accomplish various tasks. not doing this right. There we go.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Oh.
There. That must be who Miss Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
How the hell do I even get down there? I don't remember, lol. I do not remember. Okay, never mind, I found the way. You don't see me. You don't see me. I'm invisible. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Get back, you demons! I'm not afraid of you. Stay away!
He's not afraid. Apparently. All I have to say are what the dog's doing.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Okay, we're pretty tough.
Don't worry, Miss Ching-Ni. We've been in worse danger.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. So you are afraid of me?
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot.
Oh.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Not a scratch.
What a headache. Naughty child. Nap time. More enemies.
Yeah, that was. Oh, there we go.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
There we go.
So you are afraid of me?
Lance at the ready.
The dog. Oh.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Ching-Ni. We're not abandoning you.
Based. We won't leave you here.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Hey, it's Yukong.
Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage! Hold on, Ting-Ni. We're coming to get you!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. So you are afraid of me?
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Time for a buzz. I'm okay. So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
Nice. Damn.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
That'll take more than medicine. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Up. Oh, I should have went for that guy. That's okay. Oops. Oops. That's okay. It's fine.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Nap time. What a headache. This combat needs optima. This is double speed. You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Just a little something.
Dog stool.
Good as new.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Big damage.
Not a scratch.
Time for a buzz.
Stop putting physical on it, damn it.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Naughty child. Nap time. More enemies. Time for a buzz. So you are afraid of me. This combat needs up.
Should have done that before I started to real, that's okay.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
After cleansing the area of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Hellmaster of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Mother?
Qing Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
As easy as taking out the trash.
You Astral Express Trailblazers have outstanding manners, though your allegories are a little odd.
Lol.
It was because of both of you that Qing Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
True.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
Lol.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
You mean a scary mom side?
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Cool.
But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
Why is it all caps? To the palace!
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Cool.
Time to log off. Head back.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life!
Damn.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Luofu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
Damn.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand.
Oh my god, that's one of the lines of all
Why
time.
can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helm Master's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going?
Away from you, lol.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Mr. Yang, I told you we'd be early.
You're right. An oversight on my part.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail.
Time for the dark history.
It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Everyone enjoyed
Please
it.
accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
You two, please, wait! Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
I understand it's the parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me. But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams.
Boom.
Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
I don't think I have the qualifications to advise here.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside.
Damn.
Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Yes, the aroma was incredible.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
The most authentic snack.
we're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo Lafu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine.
Wow, the full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy.
Lol.
Here, mung bean soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try.
The sound effects, huh?
A nostalgic experience.
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Oh my god, sounds bad.
How is it? Bearable?
Delicious, simply delicious.
Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that.
I said traveler
But
earlier too.
I guess not everyone
It's
can
an
accept
outwelder
what I
in
like.
the
Just like flying.
text.
Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
There's a lot of that in this game, actually. A mismatched dialogue. Side quest.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
True.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job, but I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Cienjo Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Qingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies.
Got Destiny?
If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff,
And become a toy salesman. I'll become a Starskiff pilot.
that's right. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire, like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed.
Damn.
I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
Not mine.
She never told me any of those stories herself.
Maybe my stepdad, actually.
And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madam Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
I don't know, it's gonna have Nino PTSD.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me.
Rip.
Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Goal of the express crew is to help other people.
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. I'll treat you to something better than mung bean soda next time.
Is that so? Press B, not V. There we go. Yes, this way.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise.
Isn't combat my expertise?
You're a great fighter, but your perception is even more impressive. No matter how well a treasure chest is hidden, you're always able to spot it.
Oh.
So, when it comes to finding a needle in a haystack, is there really anyone more capable than yourself?
Damn, you flatter me, Will. You flatter me.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
Yeah.
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Damn. It ain't that deep. Kidding.
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No.
Damn it.
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
I like all the extra dialogue. Bro, where's the trinket? Hell. Am I crazy? Oh, there we go.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this the hunt crest?
Excuse me. A lucky charm.
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her? My mom clearly misses her flying days, otherwise she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
The truth shall set you free. Like Jing Yuan?
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
That's so.
Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Alright, Yukong. We're gonna find out the truth about you.
Time to
What
log
traumatic
off.
memories do you have?
Head back.
Oh my god. What's up, General?
Mr. Yang, and you?
And you?
What brings you to the seat of Divine Foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a starskiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
Yeah.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter. Where did you find this?
The heck happened to the music? Huh. That a trinket belonging to Yukong.
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today?
Legend.
Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tai, perished on the
That is
battlefield.
not how I expected to pronounce that. That was Kai,
I don't
but
have
what
any
was
other
Tai?
questions.
How?
Thank you,
Chinese
General.
is so weird, bro. I don't
I
understand.
do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with
Sai.
their lives.
I guess I heard it wrong.
The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
True. Thank you, General.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Oh boy, my favorite text message. David, did you learn anything from General Jing Yuan? Zikui said mom's busy, so I'm headed back to the Skyfaring Commission. If you did learn something, can you come meet with me? I want to ask my Skyfaring Commission colleagues as much as I can, but I don't know how to start. Do you know what Asai? I heard she was your mother's best friend. I actually guess there would be some connection. It's hard to explain over text. Let's meet up in a bit.
You're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
In a great mood.
Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other.
Oh.
That way, we don't bump into each other.
It's actually kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
She's afraid of you ending up like her friend.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to fly again after the battle, and why she forbids you from flying.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This past that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely, but there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
That's pretty baseball.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
True, it would look really bad. Desktop background on this calculation device is a line of floating calligraphy. Yan Ming's workstation on his personal
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. Let's go to a different device. We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, got it! Let's go take a look. It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary!
Damn.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Lol.
Fine.
Well, moment.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
Mr. Yang has rules for these things.
I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled
Got the
person.
reflection here.
There are some lines he won't cross. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Sai, we are going to be partners. We've known each other for so long, but when we first knew each other racing starships illegally in the city, we were rivals. We're asked to work together and have to have each other's back. I'm really not used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me. But an order's an order. I jest. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we could receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills. And having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines, it's stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger. But now, things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly, though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside of the Delves is entirely different from racing starships that we're so used to. There's nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there's no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, the ability to fly in space is good enough, and if I have to share this sweet freedom with you, that's even better. Sai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timings for jokes. But we have been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's being gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny, I've never shown Gangyun my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. But Gwyn is a good person. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments. How his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. You shouldn't be sad, you should be proud of him. We all should. Sai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. Captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. Ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, that feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I have made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I can fly, I can battle, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain because I am a fighter pilot. I have things that I can do, realities that I could change. P.S. Don't use the names Gingyun came up with. They're terrible. Picking a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked with after diligently going through several collections with proposed. Oh no. Is she Sai's daughter? Oh no. Oh no. Sai, I have a lot to tell you. So many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal called me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to our alley, had a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. Suddenly feel nostalgic. Remember all the times we had steering our star skiffs across the Lofu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm-Keeping Commission's officers who just wouldn't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance, and I wish we could stay in that time forever. Maybe not.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yangmin, please, calm down. Let us explain.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit. No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me.
Lol. Come on,
Just listen to yourself. I suppose you think if you ate your shoes, I'd follow suit.
Hell yeah.
Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer. This divine object, if I remember correctly, it's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her? I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother. Miss Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyuan couldn't match their numbers. After he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
I didn't think you'd know this many details, Mr. Yanming.
Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever hope to. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is to remember them and ensure they are not forgotten too soon.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next.
Oh.
I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Thank you, Mr. Yanming.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
This desk has space to put stuff?
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Left
A
side.
paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh, I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments. There's some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for, there are hidden compartments. Got it.
To the desktop.
This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
I think someone subscribed. Thank you. I really wish Streamlad's bot would work sometimes. Okay. Yukong, I'm happy to have the chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare to open and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now. Always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences, but it's okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much so that I'm finding it hard to sleep. Yukong, don't cry, there's no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Gungyun and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisan fleet at bay. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Xianzhou Alliance No, for the people of the entire galaxy to die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service, Mungyeon is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness. You better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know that you are still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement I've already made, or I decided on a name for our child. Mungyeon has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. If it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her The Colors of Dawn. I knew it. The moonlit camp opens to a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare. You made the time and the effort to look through poems and allegories. Thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Jingyi down, I will be back in action ASAP. Jingyi is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. I am well aware the situation on the front line doesn't look so good. The Borisin keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Luofu is shrouded with a veil of uneasiness. However, I believe the Qianzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they came. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Yukon will be heading to a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we're never entrusted these things to each other before? If you lived and I didn't, please take care of Qingni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingni. No matter what kind of person Qingni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jet fighter. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingyi become a jet fighter. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really love this segment because I thought the same. That's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. What a twist!
So, I was adopted? And this Miss Sai was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
Doesn't want to lose Sai again.
For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Tsai. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
No problem.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, let me grab that thing right there. What's up, Wilt?
You're all done? Did it go smoothly? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors. When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
You can literally see her, lol.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
Damn.
I want to become a
Laying it
fighter
down.
pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew starskiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. You would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisin fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh.
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit.
Hey, yo.
Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai.
Oof. Sag.
Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you, Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingli walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! Sai!
Damn, Sag.
Sai!
1.2, the Sag update. For real.
When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky. Pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai.
Yeah, no. Hi, Minnie.
The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guang Yan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Sai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really.
Wholesome reconciliation.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And everything worked out in the end.
Following
Lol.
in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. If this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
Aww.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Yeesh. You there? I have something I need your help with, beautiful. Why'd you call me beautiful? Pray tell. I'm around, pray tell, what can I help with? Nino? Oh, don't say it so formally. You make it sound like we're strangers. Now, due to the unusual yin-yang phenomenon brought by the Ambrosial Arbor's revival, many of the Heron Express's cycranes and freight starships have had accidents, and a great number of goods were lost. They want to send their staff to retrieve these goods, but you know, it's not very safe out there right now. The Skyfaring Commission plans to send people who are skilled at controlling cycranes, trustworthy, and have had some military training to help them. Can I be? I wasn't trained. Since when did I get military training? You didn't receive any military training and yet performed so well when you saved Madame Yukong's daughter. It just goes to show your outstanding talent and capacity. Come on, stop saying no. You are the one for this task. Heron Express sent over a contact person. She's waiting for you at the doors of the Skyfaring Commission. Come over quickly. Don't let them wait too long. Unlock the side quest from doing the Hangout quest. I see. Okay. Well, Nino's right. It's past my bedtime. So, I'm probably gonna take a nap. Lol. I didn't sleep very much last night. And then I'll come back for Persona 5. Probably. Copium. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys.